Hey everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you Season 2 of What the Dice. This season, Shadowrun. So, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let you meet our runners.
Hey guys, I'm Nightlin, and I play Sparkles, the party girl who always comes in with a bang.
I'm Ethan, I play Cypher, our troll street Sam, and yes, those are my horns, and yes, I am happy to see you.
Hi, I'm Jared, and I play Dexter, and you can put your hand in my pocket anytime.
Listener discretion advised. Content warning level, green. Standard Shadowrun subject matter, foul language, sex, violence, drugs. For all of our content warning, none of these subjects go into graphic detail, but it is involved in the story of the episode. Listener discretion advised.
It's late afternoon in the Golden City as we stand under an awning watching it pour cats and dogs. That's the one thing that's horrible about the Golden City. During the rainy seasons, it can rain so hard that rain seems to fall sideways. At this point, it's not even worth driving. Getting a Johnny Cab or even a VTOL is a lot safer and a lot easier. We have just finished our own little job, a quick B&E and drop-off. We got a couple thousand new yen in our pocket. We're curious what to do. And then we think about it. We want to know what the frack Simon's been up to. So we make our way down to his scummy little apartment in the middle districts. We walk up to his apartment windows and we set a drone down to fly inside. Our little fly drone buzzes around. Then we see Simon sitting at the table reading something on his datapad. We move the drone a little closer and it's corporal bullshit. And a lot of it. We wait a moment so we can see what kind of titling, and sure enough, Renraku Official Guide to R&D and PR. Who to talk to and when to talk to. We have to laugh. Seems as if Simon's got the job he wanted and the bookwork to come with it. We decide to fly the drone a little bit around, and we notice not much has changed in his apartment. Except for one picture. It's small, and it's framed, and it looks like out of one of those arcade machines that gives you multiple pictures at once. It's him and that elven woman. They are laughing, smiling, and it's confusing. Because something still doesn't feel right. As we maneuver the drone back over, we see Simon looking at his radio. As we turn the audio back on with the drone, we hear that oh so familiar static. Come on, Fragga, the light is green. Come on. Wait, the light's on. Did I hit the record button? No, I hit the broadcast button. That's even worse. Well, my friends, Edispox here, stuck in, fracking traffic. So, best time as ever to do a broadcast, I guess. So, what's been going on? Well, let's see. Our runners are now hooked up with Horizon, doing a quick B&E. Well, a stock, a B&E. And, don't make noise, which should be given on a B&E on most cases, but ain't always the case. Let me tell you what, my friends, So, here's the problem. They don't know where they need to break into. They got 5 locations, and they're looking for one thing, a handwritten script. Who hand writes anything anymore? Well, technically it's a half script, and that's not the point. Point is, Horizon has hooked them up for this job, and if they can make it good with Horizon, Lord knows where it'll lead them. But they gotta do the legwork first. So what do? Well, they're in Prisma Gem, and you do what everyone does in Prisma Gem. You get a job with Horizon and make your way into the movies. Well, that's at least the plan. Lord knows what's gonna happen. Oh, hey, like just turned green. I'm gonna hit the play button, and you, my friends, you enjoy. As the camera fades in, we pan across this nice hotel room. There is a group of runners sitting at the table with information either on their comlinks or on their HUDs over what their plans are. They have just finished a conversation with their newest contact and a way to get into a recording studio to see if they can track down who they need to look for. It is about, I think we said it was about noon 30 at this point, after you've eaten, cleaned all your weapons, things of that nature.
But all right, so we got we're gonna have our badges. Is that like, do we need to pick that up, or are they like emailing it to us? Like, what's going on with that?
Per the contact, you would check in at the place. You're basically
Okay.
Your sins act as you'd be given your ID badges or your passes. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so lunch and go check in, or is this like start tomorrow? What's our plan?
I figured we were going today.
Yeah, we can go today. What else are we gonna do?
Right? Are we gonna try and like stay together, or are we just gonna like roam around, listen, see what we see, check in with each other? I mean, this place they don't want us to take our guns or stuff, so it's a set.
I feel like if we're all together, we have a less chance of getting into trouble.
What kind of trouble?
I have no idea, but don't count me out.
Do we know what this director we're supposed to... Do we even know what this guy looks like, honestly?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she'll pull it up.
Gotcha.
He is an older human. His hair is, from what you've seen, his hair is naturally black, but it has peppered at one point, and he has re-dyed it black. He usually keeps a clean-shaven appearance, and is usually dressed in cargo pants and a black polo. You do not see any identifying scars or tattoos. It looks like he is kind of this, like, cliche older man that is dyeing his hair to stay younger looking.
Gotta attract them ladies.
Yeah, I mean, go get checked in, get our assignments, and then try to find out where this dude is.
Sounds like a plan, and we're gonna stick kind of together. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, let's get moving.
So, to the Carl Combat Sound Studio.
Yep.
Traffic in Prisma Gem is actually better than in the Golden City. There are basically designed to be in a grid. Everything is one way on one road, one way on the other, so that there's a constant flow of movement. It's pretty much universally accepted that you just leave grid guide on so that it takes care of everything. As you all pull up into the sound studio's parking area, you walk past a couple of Lone Star security personnel who just kind of give you that nod. For the most part, you look like either extras, people that are supposed to be on set, or technicians. Finding the sound studio is very easy, as there is a large sign that says Carl Combat Mage in bright lettering across a door.
This can't be the place.
I don't know.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, let's go.
Once you go inside, it is surprisingly calm. You see a craft service table off to the side with miscellaneous bagels and breakfast items, as well as coffee that's probably a couple of hours old. You see grips and camera operators moving around, setting up equipment, and you see off to the side a elf. He is dressed in a moderately priced suit, and he is standing there on his comlink. And you see on a little lapel lanyard, Union Rep.
Okay.
Is that who we're supposed to check in with?
I would say so.
Okay. Yeah, we're supposed to be meeting with a union rep.
So walking over to him.
Yep, nice casual stroll.
As you walk up, he looks over at you, slowly puts his comm link up, and kind of wipes off his hand and holds it out to you. So, you the new group that Jason was telling me about?
She'll shake his hand and go, yep.
All right. Let me check one thing. He flicks over to where his eyes kind of glass over. Names?
Lena Inverse.
Victor West.
Victor Quest.
After a moment, he nods, reaches into his jacket, and hands you lanyards. It just says crew on it. There's no indication of names or anything like that. All right, so today's shift is going to be a pretty short shift. You're talking 13 hours today.
Oh, sounds short.
Yeah, standard 12-hour day plus a lunch. All right, since you guys are new, you'll be shadowing a couple of the guys. So basically, right now, we're kind of in between big scenes. They're kind of filming some of the B-roll crap. So find a technician that looks like they need a hand, follow them around. Just let them know that you're new and that you need to earn your stripes.
All right, thanks. That way?
Yeah,
Points somewhere.
he nods.
All right, she's gonna stroll on in.
Inside where you see the technicians, you see grips walking cable out, taping them down. You see a couple of camera operators loading in their hard drives. You don't see the director, and you don't really see any of the production executives. You mostly see the technicians going through and doing all the prep work to start the day.
All right, well, she'll look around and try and find somebody who seems like they need a hand.
All right. Sparkles, you find an orc. He is currently rolling out some heavy cabling, and he is running wiring and stuff like that for what looks like possible fog machines or for some kind of pyrotechnics machines. You're not entirely sure, but you recognize the cabling system from something that Motor Haven has rigged up for some of the races.
All right, she'll go over to him and go, need a hand?
You know anything about this stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I've played with some pyrotechnic wirings before.
Alright, cool. I need you to prep the lead. I'm having some issues. I'm currently hunting down a break in the wire. So I just need you to be over there. Just wait until I signal you. We're going to tap this into one of the testers and see if we can't figure out what's going on.
All right, sounds good to me. She'll scurry over to whatever box.
Dexter, as you look around, you actually see a couple of, not deckers, but they would be something akin to Matrix technicians. They are running AR displays, basically setting it up to where actors don't actually have to memorize their scripts. They can actually see everything in AR so that they don't have to memorize, because memorizing lines takes too much time. You see a couple of them are sitting in the back chatting as they are bouncing in and out of AR and out of AR.
Okay. So these deckers are here?
Yes, they are here. They're not deckers. They're basically what would be computer guys.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll walk over to those guys and ask them how I can help.
One of them looks over. He goes, "Yeah." He tosses you a pair of glasses. Me and my partner here are going to be updating the script. I need you to tell us if we're seeing everything live. Since we're going to be bouncing in and out of AR, we're going to have issues keeping track of it. Just tell me if you see any typos or anything as we go. The guy that's playing Carl gets real pissy if anything is misspelled. Everything has to be spelled out phonetically and crap like that. So we'll be running through some of the lines. We just need you to check stuff.
All right. Stickler for typos. That's fine. There's worse things, right?
They both do that whole slow nod.
All right. Well, you guys run it. I'll tell you if there's anything that comes up.
Okay.
Wait. Hey, Dan, did you say they both kind of traded a look?
Yeah.
Do I need to roll like a sense motive?
No, it's more of that like knowing look of the like, yeah, we're probably pushing the envelope of what we're saying about the talent.
Got you. Okay.
And Cypher.
I will go look for someone who I can assist.
Cypher, you find a couple of guys that are loading sandbags and things like that to weigh down parts of the set. Easy enough work for you to do.
Alright, I'll go up. You guys need a hand?
They kind of nod and toss you a shovel as they are loading sandbags.
I will start loading the sandbags.
With the three of you all separated into different locations within the sound studio, the prep time for the shoot's slow. You continue to work, and you notice that the crew are pretty chill. They have no problem taking breaks whenever they want. Some of them take multiple smoke breaks. It's one of those things of, as long as things are getting done, things are getting done. No one really cares. Until a group of suits walk in. Then, everything kicks into this very professional, everyone's working, no one's really talking. Everyone give me a perception check.
People are a bunch of bitches.
Ooh, I got 6 hits.
I got 1.
I got 2.
Well, Sparkles, as you are helping test this wire, you happen to just glance over and you see human, black hair, clean shaven, black pants, black cargo, and in his hand is a bullhorn, and he is holding it up and is starting to shout orders to a bunch of these extras, and he is pretty aggressive. Now, there's a good chance they're under a time crunch, or he's just a kind of a dick. It's hard to say.
All right. On sub vocal, she'll say, I think the guy yelling is Maxon. And she'll look over to you said it was an orc that she was helping, and she goes, Is that him?
Him who?
The director, Maxon?
Oh, the Drek in the black? Yeah, that's Maxon. I wouldn't cross his path. He's kind of on a war path.
Why?
One of the extras tripped the main actor, and the main actor kind of got all pissy, and it's been a thing. No one got hurt. It was literally the extra missed his mark by like a step. I don't know, man. I just make the things go boom.
Hey, I love making things go boom, so I just figured I'd ask. You know, first time seeing him in person.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh my god, but you know, it's kind of cool the first time.
Yeah. Don't expect him to learn your name. You're probably gonna be.
The orc looks you up and down real quick. You're probably gonna get called Horns. Yeah.
You know what? I can be called worse things. If he calls me Horns, I'll take it.
Yeah. I mean, he ain't against metas. It's just he doesn't have time to learn. If you're not if you're not the actors, he has no time for your name.
If he ain't making him money, he doesn't care. Got it.
Pretty much. Yeah, he'll probably be here for, I don't know, hour or two. Then the second director will take over. Who knows?
There's a second director?
Oh yeah, there's 3 directors. Usually Maxon will come in, set up the shoots for the day, tell the second director what he needs, and then he'll leave. Unless the second director's not busy, or if they're on site, Maxon tends to do the on-site stuff. He'll use the second and third director to film all the B-roll stuff.
Oh. Okay. I mean, different?
No, not really. I mean, director can't be everywhere at the same time.
You got a good point there. So where does he, like, go? Is it like he's going to another place to, like, film other things?
I honestly don't know. I think they're supposed to be shooting on site for one of the big Carl Combat fights, but with the main actor being probably hiding in his trailer throwing a hissy fit, Maxon might hang out here and do the work. I don't know. Maxon's weird.
Oh, so this ain't the main set, huh?
No, it is, but it isn't. Today we're filming all the B-roll crap. Mostly just crowd reactions, like we're going to be making this building look like it's exploding so people can scream and run off and stuff like that.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah. And then we get to reset it and do it again. And then again.
And
then again.
You know, though, if you like explosions, that's a good day.
Yeah. It's just the cleanup and then resetting is the part that sucks.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Yeah.
But,
That's what you're here for. You get to do all the cleanup and resetting.
what are you gonna do? Just watch me do it?
No, I'm gonna hit the button and make things explode.
Aw, can I at least do it once?
We'll see how things go on the first one.
Alright, that's fair.
As you watch, you see Maxon pull a chair up and is sitting behind one of the camera operators and is shouting directions to the extras, telling them to run to the left, screaming, wave your arms, the kind of trying to get that feel for this scene.
I need more feeling!
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. You act harder!
Weeping! I'm not weeping!
Nerds.
After what feels like 6 hours of redoing the same scene over and over and over, they call a break. Maxon is reviewing some of the footage on a small monitor as his secretary / bodyguard just kind of stands behind him, and it looks like she has a comlink, a larger tablet, and is jotting down notes as he is mumbling something about each scene.
Are any of us close to them?
You guys can move around. There are a lot of technicians moving around. He is kind of in his own little space, so I'm letting you guys do what you want. I just need to know what you would like to do.
I want to try to keep an eye on him. I mean, it's a day of just work, so I'll try to just get through it and wait till it gets to the important part, which is trying to find a way to follow him.
Yeah, keeping eyes. Definitely.
That's about what I'm doing since I'm shoveling sandbags and moving them.
I mean, if it's kind of a break, I mean, I think Sparkles would just walk around, maybe try and get close enough to, like, eavesdrop if it's possible, not unless it's, like, a weird, awkward, 3 feet, but,
No. If you guys want to try to eavesdrop, like, as you're passing around, we can do a perception check.
Yeah, I just want to see if I can, walk by, hear a word or 3, keep going.
Okay. Give me a perception check for any who want to try listening.
I got 3.
2.
4.
Sparkles and Cypher. As you guys pass by at any point, you hear him mumbling something about how poorly the script is written, that the talent director doesn't know talent if it bit him in the ass. Those kind of grumpy director things. But Cypher, as you pass by, you do catch something. You hear his secretary kind of lean in and make the comment of, Mr. Maxon, we do have an appointment in 2 hours. If we want to make it across town during this rush hour, we will need to leave here soon. You see Maxon grumpily look up at his secretary, give kind of a short, curt nod, as you see him pull up the bullhorn and shout for everyone to take a 15-minute break, and for someone to go get that fracking second director, because Maxon has shit he needs to do.
Alright. Cypher will under sub-vocal, hey guys.
Yo.
Sounds like the loudmouth is getting ready to leave here soon. He's heading across town for a meeting.
I wonder with who?
Didn't quite catch with who, but it sounds like his secretary reminded him that they need to get going and they gotta get across town for it.
Well, it sounds like maybe we should try and make our way out. But, I mean, we're gonna have to see what he gets into if we're gonna follow him.
Yeah, maybe P. Dexter can use the security cameras around here or something. Use some of that tech woogie or something and figure out where he's going and on what.
Watching lines on a prompt all day. What do you mean? I've been doing stuff all day.
Like, use that tech skill of yours to figure out what type of vehicle our director's leaving in.
Yeah, we definitely need to figure out what he's doing. Alright, let me see if I can slip away.
Should be easy enough. We're on a break.
I'm gonna step away from my crew. If they're still lurking about, I want to see if I can go into. Well, I want to go into VR. I want to see if I can get access to our cameras.
So, doing a full dive?
Yeah.
Okay. So you need to go find yourself a nice, comfy place to go pass out, huh?
Yep.
All right. Let's roll. Let's roll edge to see if you find someplace.
Can we help him look?
I will allow anyone who wants to help look. I will allow you to roll edge.
I got 3.
I got 1.
I got 1.
P. Dexter and Cypher, you find a empty locker and a empty rolling cart, something that they would store like computer parts and stuff in, big enough to where you could hide in it comfortably and no one would mess with you.
Nice. Crawling inside.
Well, hold on. Sparkles, you end up finding what looks like an old janitorial closet that has been long forgotten. It looks like a couple of the techs probably go in there to steal a quick smoke or a quick vape when people are recording so that they can, get that nick hit while still on the clock.
Alright, should be like, yo, Dexter.
Yo, did you find somewhere?
Yeah, come here.
On the way. We gonna roll our little cart that way?
Are you? So you're using the cart and going inside the storage closet?
Oh no, I'm not gonna take that in the storage closet. No.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know if they needed to be able to wheel me around just in case.
That's up to you guys.
Well, I mean, if we really need to for any reason, Cypher can pick his ass up.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, I'll go into the storage closet.
All
And
right.
then Sparkles will just sit down like she's just kind of taking a break, and that just happened to be the spot that she was sitting at in case she needs to tell Dexter or prevent anybody from going in there.
Okay. So you just kind of lean against the door?
Yeah, lean against the door, be on her, her calm, like she's taking a break.
Hey, everyone, this is Dan, the GM, bringing you the mid-roll. So, before I get started, I want to do our Patreon shout-outs. Lady Lumi, Ethan, and A. Relic, thank you for your continued support, and we've got a new one. Manik? If I say it wrong, you can feel free to correct me on any of our social medias. I can't say it. It's cool. I'm sorry. Manic? I don't know. But thank you so much for your support here for What the Dice. Everything you give us, we put into the show to make things just a little bit better. I would love to continue to grow and expand this show. Speaking of growing and expanding, Nightland and I are working on something Patreon exclusive. It will be a monthly release kind of thing, but we are still working on the story of it. I promise I will give you more information the minute I have it. And of course, this would not be a mid-roll without a promo. And this month's promo is Resting Glitch Face. They are one of my absolute favorite podcasts. I have been listening to them for as long as I have. I am all caught up with their season. It's amazing. I even got Nightland hooked onto them. So if you want to help check them out, let's catch their promo right now.
2081 has been a hell of a year for St. Louis, Missouri. An astral anomaly left a 2-mile radius around downtown a toxic hellscape, and the residents have been left to pick up the pieces, but the hits just keep on coming. At the center of it all are the Glitches, a Shadowrunning team made up of Bianca the Face, aka Eris, Val the Technomancer, aka Binary, Joe the Muscle, aka Collateral, and Jet the Sneak Thief, aka, well, Jet. Some of us are better than others at sticking to a code name. The girls attempt to navigate the criminal elements of the St. Louis streets, all while looking out for themselves, each other, and the people they love.
If you want more of the Glitches, feel free to drop into the Gamers Table Discord or check us out on the socials at Resting Glitchface. You can find us on all major podcatchers or check out our Patreon. Thanks for listening.
If you want to support them or catch their show, all the links will be down in the description as per usual. So that's it. That's all the time I have for now. I'm going to get you back to the show. Thank you so much for your continued support, both here and on the Matrix at large. And if you don't have the ability to support us financially, please tell your friends about us. Tell your enemies about us. Hell, tell your dog about us. Just get the word out. Thank you so much. And I will catch you later. May the dice gods bless your every roll. So, P. Dexter in the closet. It has that slight smell of old Nick sticks and the occasional smell of, like, maybe stale beer. It's faded over the time, but, you know, it's still there a little bit. You find yourself a nice little corner to get comfortable, and you enter into the Matrix. The world around you in this particular grouping of the Matrix is different. You're used to variations of different Matrix. Like the world at large is pretty much just a long expanse of nothingness where you can search. It seems as if Prisma Gem has the city mapped out in their Matrix world. So you actually see you're in a little closet inside the Matrix. It seems as if they go at no expense to make sure that no matter where you are in Prisma Gem, you realize you're in Prisma Gem.
That's cool. That's really cool. Alright, weird. It's so strange to me when they do this. They build their world inside of the world.
Are you saying that still vocally to us?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he is full dive, he wouldn't be talking so vocally. He would be basically, it would be text messages into your comms.
Okay, that's fair. She'll just text back being like, don't understand, but you can tell me about it later.
Don't get lost in there.
Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna be... I need access for the cameras, so it's time to start looking around just to see if I can find anywhere.
Alright, so let's start with the fun one. We need a Matrix Perception. Or Matrix Perception.
4 hits.
4 hits. Yeah, you find a couple of security cameras that are scanning back and forth. It looks like they have an open network so that their security spiders can log in from anywhere on site, so it's not a closed... It's not a or air gap system. You will have to hack your way in if you want to get in.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Are you going to be doing a hack on the fly, or are you going to brute force this?
Hack on the fly.
All right. Give me that hack on the fly.
4.
All right. It takes a moment. You're able to eventually slip into that subsystem, and it is busy. It seems as if they don't just have one Matrix spider. It looks like they've got a couple of them that are constantly moving from camera to camera. It looks like maybe they have multiple security teams or something like that. But for right now, you are not noticed.
Okay, I'll say to the group that I'm in, this place looks exactly like the real world. So, which way is he going so I can start tracking him on the cameras?
Sparkles will see if she has eyes on Baxon.
Give me a perception.
3.
Sparkles, with that 3 hits on your perception, you are able to kind of give P. Dexter he's heading south towards the gate. Give me another hack on the fly to get into the camera that you need.
4 hits.
With 4 hits, you are in the camera and change the security pattern. So instead of doing that like slow pan left and right, you kind of stutter it so it goes back. It takes it a moment, but you find this black limo and you see Maxon's arm hanging out the window with a cigarette lit as it is driving off. You get a nice clear view of the security plates, and you notice that as he's heading out, he makes a left out of the main gate and starts to head towards the west part of the city.
Okay. He's heading left out of the gate. I've got the plates on the limo, and it is a big black limo he's driving. And he's heading west, guys. So we have a heading.
All right. Do you want us to go without you or stay here and you follow where he goes fully?
Head to the car. I'm right behind you.
I thought you were like full VR.
Well, I can text you from there.
Oh, you meant you're following us in
No, I'll get out. I'll get out of it. It takes me a minute, but I can get out of it.
Oh, okay. Cypher, get to the car and get it going.
On my way.
I'm gonna start to close out for the Matrix. I'm not just gonna jack myself out. But...
Okay. So it only takes you a minute or two. Not even a minute. It probably takes you about 30 seconds. And since you guys have only been there for 6 hours, how do you want to get past, or how do you want to leave? Do you want to just walk out, or are you going to try to convince the guys to let you leave? Because you're technically only halfway through your shift.
Wanted to go get a quick snack and there's nothing here to grab?
I'm gonna tell the guys that I bumped into an extra, and I'm gonna try to go bump into her again for a few.
All right, for that one, I need a charisma roll.
Hell yeah.
Or a con roll.
One hit.
Odds or evens?
Odd.
You walk up to one of the people that look like they're in charge, and you make the comment. And he just kind of looks at you, looks around, and does the, yeah, you know, it's a perk of the job. Head on out. See you in an hour.
Hot-footing it to the door.
All right. Sparkles and Cypher, how do you want to sneak out? Or are you going to just be like, deuces, I'm out?
Sparkles overheard Dexter's combo or no?
Well, you guys are on Subvoke, so technically he can leave that Subvoke active. So yeah, I'll say you heard his side of it.
She's just going to play that little walk up to him and give the guy a wink and like quickly scurry up to Dexter and put her hand in his pocket.
I feel like I need to make you roll for that. Hold on, I need to figure out what to make you roll for that. I want to say that's another con roll.
Yeah, I would say con or performance.
Whichever one you want to do is con or performance. You pick.
I don't have performance, so it's going to be con. 3 hits.
Yeah, he just kind of watches you walk off and just does that like slow nod.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give him a wink.
And Cypher, how do you want to get out of there?
That is a damn good question. Let's just actually start heading for the door.
You're just gonna walk out?
I'll walk. If you sauce me, I'll say something. If not, I'll just keep going.
As you start walking towards the exit, the elf that you checked in with walks up and goes, whoa, dude, halfway through the shift, where are you going?
Going out to my car to get something for my shoulder, or else I'm not going to be able to lift another one of those damn sandbags.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, God damn it, Jason, I told you. You're going to send me freaking trolls. Make sure they can actually do the damn job. Go. Get back as quick as you can.
Will do, boss. I will head straight to the car now.
Back at the van. You guys have a generalized location of which way he went.
Well, I figure Cypher can drive and Dexter's going to go back into VR.
Okay.
I'm guessing?
I can't track him through the computers through the cameras in the city. What we can do is look and see if any of the addresses are west of the studio lot. I mean, he's in a big black limo.
I was gonna say you got his plate numbers, right?
Yeah, that's what I need to look up next.
I was gonna say, I mean, a car like that's gonna have a tracking device on it, wouldn't it? When we
Well, then why are we looking for this guy? Why are we following?
I'm just saying, make it easier to follow where he's going.
Yeah. I mean, can I look up that plate number and see what limo company it's registered to?
Yeah, you could. It wouldn't give you a whole lot of information. It would tell you who owns the company, or not who owns the company, but which company it is. But it might not give you anything past that. But that's just a general knowledge. Yeah, you could look it up.
And also the out west is his the Old West style mansion. But I don't know if that's where he's going. Cause didn't she just mumble that they had an appointment? I don't know. He could be having an appointment at his place, I guess. He's rich enough for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to track him. I mean, I can try to hack into street cameras, but that's not the safest bet.
All right, well, let's just see if we get lucky and spot the limo and follow it.
Who has the highest edge?
I think I do.
He does.
All right, roll your edge.
Let the dice decide.
2 hits.
With 2 hits, with the license plate number, as you turn the corner exiting the studio, you do see the limo with the license plate number. It's a handful of cars ahead of you, but you could follow it.
Sparkles would just excitedly go, there it is! 3 cars ahead.
All right, let's follow it.
Let's do it.
Driving through Prisma Gem, you watch as the driver of this limo is probably a good chance it's on auto nav, just because of how it's taking the turns, how it's obeying the street signs, the street law. Like, it is going, like, if the speed limit says it's 40, it is going exactly 40. You watch as he turns and he parks in front of what looks like a fairly nondescript warehouse. From the distance you see him step out, walk over to the warehouse, press a button, and it seems like he is having a conversation through the intercom. It is a couple of minutes of back and forth before the gate opens up and he steps inside. You notice that the secretary is standing by the limo, not going inside.
Alright. Now what are we going to do, guys?
I was gonna say, I want eyes in that warehouse.
Maybe you can hack it.
Let's see.
Where are we parking that's inconspicuous?
It's a pretty busy city. You could just find a place and just sit there, like they're meter parking. Like, this city is pretty busy. Like, there's always traffic.
Okay, so easy. Park and watch.
Yeah. Dexter, as you jump into the Matrix, there's something really weird about this warehouse. There is no Matrix signal. In the Matrix world, you see it. But as you get closer, the Matrix starts to static out, as if you were entering a Faraday cage.
Gotcha. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we gotta do this the old-fashioned way, guys. Alright, I'm gonna log out of the Matrix. If I can't get to it, there's no point in being in there.
All right, what do you mean old-fashioned way?
Yeah, what's going on?
Try to get a high vantage point, seeing through windows.
What's across
Get the
street?
door in. What do you want to do?
What are the windows? Can we actually see through the windows, or is it kind of like those dirty, can't see through, like, you know?
It's the newer style, like, concrete warehouses where they have the little windows at the top, just enough to where they say that there's a window.
So prison.
It's pretty much a Scamazon warehouse type thing, like concrete walls, itty bitty windows.
All right. Well, and I look up the city record to see who owns this warehouse.
I bet you could guess who owns it.
Horizon.
It does have a indication that this is a Horizon IT warehouse, though.
Okay. Well, interesting. Well, guys, should we tail this guy for a day or two and see what he's up to? Because it looks like he's into some shady stuff.
Yeah, I would say let's not do anything rash. Wait until he comes back out, see where else he goes, see if he walks out with anybody.
I'm in agreement. Let's not do anything rash, because after all, part of our bonus hinges on if he spots us and whatnot.
Yeah, let's just play it chill, on the down low for a little bit. It's not like there was a big time limit.
No. All right. Well, I'm going to lean the seat back.
As you are all sitting there watching this warehouse, you notice that the secretary looks at her watch a couple of times, and then eventually she stands up straight. As you watch as Maxon steps out, and about a step or two behind him is how did I pronounce it? Drakeson?
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
You notice as Drakeson and Maxon shake hands, Drakeson walks off, and Maxon gets into the limo, and the limo pulls off. If you were planning on tailing him, whoever is driving, please roll me a drive roll.
4 hits.
With 4 hits, it's easy to stick with the traffic, follow the signs, things of that nature. It takes a couple of minutes as Maxon stops at what looks like a little grocery store. His secretary walks in, grabs some bags, comes back out. It looks like he is doing a handful of just mundane chores until you see him pull up to the same building that you dropped off Bella Acid. You watch as Maxon and his secretary step out of the limo with the bag of groceries, walk inside. And then you watch as the limo drives off without Maxon and the secretary.
Think they're sleeping together?
Or that, they're bringing groceries, right? We saw groceries, right?
Yes.
Maybe it was food for him. Maybe he's working on his thing here, the script here. Hide it in plain sight, right under their noses.
Knowing our luck, that's Bella Acid's parents.
We could probably look that up, but what were on the other floors?
I'm guessing apartments.
I don't know.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Didn't someone say that he was also working on a new script somewhere, right?
He works on a lot of stuff, I guess.
Hear me out. Maybe I'm crazy. Could that whole thing with Bella Acid have been part of this script?
And it was really just filmed?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, doesn't the, laws or something say that we would have to be informed for them to, use us?
Well, we really killed some people, so...
Yeah, I don't think that would be the case.
But what if I don't know, maybe they're using the footage from it as part of it or part of their script. Make
it look real and believable. They're Horizon. They can do plenty of dirty things. I mean, that's certainly not out of the realm of possibility. But I'm wondering what's on the other floors. Can we look that up?
Yeah, with a quick matrix search, they just come up as office buildings. It's a professional casting office, so you would have casting agent offices and then casting rooms and then rooms that they do dry reads and stuff like that. It's a pretty standard, they advertise that they're casting.
Okay, but is there a theme on each floor? The top floor was all pink and pop starry, right? Would the other floors have themes is I guess what I'm trying to ask.
Most likely Horizon has a tendency to do things they like to play with themes. They like to make people feel like they're in something special.
Yeah, so what if floor 2 is all the Carl whatever stuff and the third floor is something else. They're themed and that's where he works.
Well, then it won't be hard to get access to it.
Yeah, that is really true. So I say we just sit here and stake it out and see if he leaves.
Alright. This is the boring part of the job.
What we could do, hear me out, we could send I don't know, since you kind of made a connection and you're kind of doctory, what if Bella's still up there and you wanted to check on her?
Don't say it like that.
I don't mean it in a perverted sense, but I mean, you're right.
Going for the elves now, are you?
I'm super, you always just use me as this... Gosh.
Hey, you don't have to do it, I'm just pitching
I'll
ideas.
do it, it's fine. It's fine, I'll do it.
Well, she might not even still be here.
Only one way to know.
Alright, that's fair.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm going in then.
Take a peek at what's on the other floors.
Just accidentally stop on those. It's not a bad idea.
Just saying.
So inside,
Sparkles and I'm guessing Cypher's gonna stay down here, so it's not suspect.
How about that local sports team?
What kind of sports is there that it was the robot fights?
I've got it right here. You've got Murder Brawl, Urban Brawl, Mech Combat, Drone Rumble, Demo Drag Race, Demo Ball, Shadow Core, Magic Blitz.
Well, I think the only one that she would watch would probably be the demo ball.
Demo Ball, or maybe Shadow Core. Shadow Core is that like parkour race that you are a quote unquote runner.
Yeah. She goes, well, which one you talking? I like demo ball and Shadow Core.
I mean, Demo Ball's not bad. I was always partial to Mech Combat.
I don't follow the Mech Combat so much, but Shadow Core, man.
With the amount of explosions, I'm amazed you don't follow it.
There's explosions in it?
Someone's not paying attention, there is.
Alright, how often are the explosions we talking?
Well, he's gonna think back to the last time he saw an explosion.
Don't look at me. You guys can just make this shit up as you go. Have fun.
It was last week. There was an explosion. Oh, because I was in the middle of doing something. I didn't catch the full thing, but someone definitely exploded a couple times.
Alright, I might check it out the next time it's on. Do you ever watch the Shadow Core, though? It's like these cool, like, runner parkour stuff.
Yeah, I've caught it a couple times. It's not bad.
I enjoy parkouring. Acrobatic-y kind of things. It's fun to run up walls. Plus, being a runner, you never know when you need to do a wall climb.
I just figured you'd blow a hole through the wall.
Okay, seriously, I don't blow up that. I am responsible with my grenades, okay?
I don't know, the poor bastard's got to fix that highway, but may disagree with you.
Hey, I could have used the high-yield explosives, and I didn't. I just used some regular frag grenades.
Still left a small crater on the road.
It could have been bigger.
Okay, I'll give you that. Check out the mech arena next time. I think you'll enjoy it.
Alright. I know Dexter's into it.
Dex, do you remember that explosion last week?
On the Mech Combat games?
No. No.
Cypher's trying to convince me to watch the mech battles.
Man, mech battles are awesome. I have, unfortunately, gotten a little too busy to watch them lately, so it's been about a week. But you say explosion, definitely the incentive. I need to go back and start watching it again.
Alright, well hey, you know what? When we're done with this and we're back in the Golden City, maybe we can hang out and watch it together.
As long as your parents don't get upset about us watching it.
Ooh. Yeah, are you allowed to be out this late?
Yes, I am. I just forgot to have a cover story where I was going.
So, before we go back to the Golden City, do we need to make sure to swing you by a couple of universities, though?
No. No, because
Hey, education is important.
I am educated.
But are you that educated?
I don't need to be.
That's alright, we're just busting your chops.
Besides, I got hands-on experience.
Or hands in pockets experience?
Hey, I mean, I guess you could say I have a degree in pockets.
Yeah, I just don't need to know what degree, though.
Or do you?
Oh, no, I'm pretty sure I don't.
Alright, fine, your loss.
So, Dexter, heading on in to check on Bella Acid?
Yep.
Okay. As you walk in, there's a different office worker. She is a dwarf. She is playing what looks like cards, like actual physical cards. She looks like she's playing solitaire on her desk. She stops as you walk in and looks up at you with a smile. Thank you for coming to Horizon Agency. How can I help you?
I need to speak to Bella Acid, please.
She looks at you for a moment. I'm sorry, is Miss Acid expecting you?
Well, she might need some decor work done, so if you could just give her my name and contact and tell her I'm here.
Yes, sir. What is your name?
Dexter.
One moment while I, contact her. She reaches over, pressing a button, and her eyes glaze over for just a moment. Then her eyes refocus and she looks at you. Miss Bella says she doesn't know a Decker. She did say she remembers a doctor named Dexter. Something about she had something wrong with her leg and you helped.
Yep.
Yeah, she is on the 3rd floor in the vocal room.
Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Of course.
I'll step away from the desk and head towards the elevator. I know the way.
Yeah. So heading towards the 2nd floor?
Yeah.
Did I say 2nd or 3rd?
You said 3rd, but I said yes to the 2nd.
You're going to the 2nd?
Yeah.
All right. You press floor 2. The elevator goes up, and when it opens up, you are in a room that's a giant bullpen. You see a bunch of the cubicles, and you hear the sounds of phones ringing and people chatting. And this floor is all decked out in what looks like maybe merchandising. Like you see a bunch of T-shirts that are framed and things like that of different celebrities and things of that nature.
Yikes. Okay. Next floor.
You head up to the next floor. This floor is laid out with a handful of offices on one side and then larger rooms for casting calls and things of that nature. You do hear some what sounds like vocal warm-ups down the hall, though.
Excellent. I will head that way. Are all the doors shut? Are they open? Can I rubberneck the entire time I'm walking through this?
Yeah, you can rubberneck. The offices are closed, but there are nameplates on each, and you just see, like, agent blah, 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 agent blah, blah, blah. Like, it doesn't give you really any indication of anything. It does not look like Drakeson has a office here.
Okay.
But the vocal rooms and the casting rooms that are not being used, those doors are open, and you see things like, you know, a bunch of plastic chairs and a table. Like, it is very basic. The vocal rooms have a piano or some kind of instrument with a place for someone to stand or sit to sing. The very last vocal training room, you look inside and you look it through a window, and you see Bella Acid is standing there, and it looks like she is just doing just vocal exercises. She has no one else is in there with her. She is using a pre-recorded music to warm her vocals up.
Okay. Sub-vocal group. He's not here with her. The 2nd floor looked like a merchandising bullpen. Just absolute chaos, not somewhere you're going to cook your groceries. So I'm not sure where he could be.
Huh, that's interesting.
Kind of odd. So, how many other floors are there?
Well, as far as I knew, there was the lobby and then the 3 floors.
Wonder if there's a basement or something.
Maybe there's a different elevator or stairwell.
Yep. So you got up there, you know, don't blow your cover by not doing whatever it is you need to be doing up there, though.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with the sub-vocal, but yeah, I'm gonna go and knock on the window while she's warming up. I'll try to have a nice big smiley face on and give her a wave.
She looks at you confused. She opens the door and she just kind of looks at you. She goes, Dexter, right?
Right.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm sorry to take up too much of your time, Miss Acid. How are you feeling?
Legs a little sore from when I walked into that bar.
Okay. Have you hit your head at all? How's your head feel?
Fine. No. Yeah, remember you helped me out? I was dancing, I tripped, and I hit my leg on the bar. That's why I got the welt on my leg. I hit the edge of the bar stool, remember?
That's not how that happened.
She looks at you very confused.
Okay. Has Mr. Maxon been to see you yet?
No, I don't ever see Maxon. I don't work in that side of Horizon. I'm mostly concerts, and he doesn't touch music videos. He says that they're a waste of time.
Oh, for some reason I thought I had Heard something about you moving into feature films. Oh, okay.
I mean, it'd be nice. I'm lucky if I get any of my stuff on soundtracks right now.
Bella, where'd you go after we dropped you off yesterday?
Oh, my agent took me to get some water, take a shower, and then change into some fresh clothes so that I could have my meeting with Horizon for the new album setup. We're going to be running a whole bunch of new prints, so we're talking about maybe changing up my hair a little bit, maybe putting a little bit more green in it. I'm trying to convince them to let me wear a spiked collar.
Oh, a spiked collar. That's fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them out of this whole making me a pop princess. I don't mind being Nova, but I don't know. They talked about like putting me in a pink outfit, and I'm trying to push against that a little bit.
Stick it to him. Don't you stand firm on this.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Drayson?
I think he had a meeting with the recording label today. I think they're trying to settle up on which songs they want to use.
Bella, do you remember the rest of my team that I had with me?
You had a big guy that was a troll.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had this, I think she's a satyr. I'm not sure. I think she's really cybered out.
Do you remember the van ride?
Yeah, I remember the van ride. It was pretty chill. I remember you guys buying me, I think it was like either nachos or pizza. I forget which. I remember it was something I'm not used to eating.
And what happened before we put you in the van?
I remember the paparazzi getting real aggressive.
Okay. Where'd we meet?
The docks. Yeah, I came off my ship. Paparazzi got real aggressive. You're the replacement for the guards I normally have. I was goofing around and I tripped when we were cutting through a bar to get away from them. I hit my leg pretty hard. I got the welts.
Okay. What's the rest of your schedule look like? I just want to make sure you don't have anything too strenuous coming up.
I've got my vocal exercises. Then we're going to be finishing up the last bit of the song. We're going to talk to one of the songwriters, get the new music done, and then maybe some recording. It depends on if we get the song selections done. They're talking like either 10 or 15 songs to figure out which way they want to do. They don't know if they want to do an extended label or extended album this time or not.
Okay. Well, I'll give you my contact information, and if you feel lightheaded or dizzy or anything like that, please feel free to give me a call.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Thank you, and good luck with the new album.
Thank you.
And I will turn around and walk out.
Okay. Did you want to roll anything? I believe there is I think it's Judge Intentions.
Yeah, I can. She seems like she believes that pretty hardcore.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to roll it to see if you can catch her in any lies or anything like that?
Sure.
Okay.
Where is it? There it is. 2 hits. 2 hits.
He absolutely positively believes the story she told you. Like,
yeah.
Didn't blink an eye, like, everything.
Yeah, I mean, it could be trauma response, or she could be brainwashed. Something tells me it's probably the latter. But I still have to do this.
Okay.
So does Sparkles over there.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I do.
Alright. Yeah, I'm heading out.
All right. As you head towards the van and the office doors slide closed behind you and you enter the van having this weird... The story's just what Bella says and what actually happens, just the disconnect of it just rubs you the wrong way. We end this episode here. As we watch Simon do the studying for Renraku, we watch as someone enters. We quickly pan and we see that elven woman walk in. She's dressed in a suit, a nice suit, corporate chic, I believe is the term most corpos use. And we see her set down a Renraku badge on the table. We zoom in, and we see a name that keeps garbling in our drone's vision. We've never had an issue like this before, so we scan over to Simon's ID, and it works just fine. It gives us a second to pause. Then, before we know it, we see that elven woman's eyes lock onto our tiny drone. She reaches down, grabs a fly swatter that sparks to life, and just as she hits it, every speaker in this room gives off that static, but our drone's vision goes dark. Well. What's the term? They ain't no business like show business. Too bad these runners just frack that up and run it off before they even finish the day. I mean, I would have at least tried to finish the day. Lord knows what contacts you would have gotten. What dirty little secrets. Well, speaking of secrets, is it just me, my friends, or is Bella Acid acting a little off kilter? As if the wires are there, they just ain't connected. Like her brain's been scrubbed, rinsed thoroughly. Nah, corpos don't do that direct to their stars. Why would they want their stars to remember tragedies or remember traumatic experiences when on tour? It's not like that'd be a PR nightmare or anything. Well, with more questions than answers and a little bit of stalking done, seems as if all runners are going to have a little bit more work to figure out where the frack this script is hidden. Well, I wish them the best of luck. I can't tell you the last time I was in Prisma Gem. Well, I could, but you would believe me if I told you. My warning signal's going off. It means it's high time for me to get off the airwaves. Well, my friends, as always, remember the 3 rules of running. Stick to the shadows. Always keep your gun loaded. And never make a deal with a dragon. I'm Edis Fox, and I am signing out.
Hey everyone, Nightland here, co-creator of What the Dice, and player of Sparkles for Season 2, to do some thank yous here at the end of our episode. First and foremost, I would like to thank each and every single one of you for listening. We would not be here today without you, and I do mean that sincerely. We never thought we would get this far, and knowing that there's someone out there, yeah, I'm talking to you, the one with the earballs listening right now. If it wasn't for you guys and us knowing that you're actually here and enjoying what you're listening to, we wouldn't have kept going, and it genuinely fills our heart with joy, and I want to make sure that we tell you every single time at the end of these episodes. We are eternally grateful. Second, we would like to take a moment to thank all the things that we use in our day-to-day What the Dicey ways. First up, Epidemic Sound for our sound effects and music, Podbean for being our host, Foundry VTT, and Forge VTT for creating their virtual tabletop gaming applications and services, Craigbot for our recordings, Catalyst Game Labs for Shadowrun, which is the current system we are running. And with that, if you can spare a moment of effort and want to help us out, the best thing that you can do is honestly, tell a friend, share us, drop a link in a Discord somewhere that you're a part of, or take that 2-second effort of hitting a like, hitting a follow, giving us a star rating. Whatever the button is on whatever it is that you're listening to us on goes a long way in helping us fight that horrible algorithm monster. Also, the Topps Company Inc. has sole ownership of the names, logo, artwork, marks, photographs, sound, audio, video, and or any proprietary material used in the connection with the game Shadowrun. The Topps Company Inc. has granted permission to What the Dice to use such names, logos, artwork, marks,
and or any proprietary material for the promotional and informational purposes on its website, but does not endorse and is not affiliated with What the Dice in any official capacity whatsoever.